Those are the calls of the Trinidad pipe in Guan. The Trinidad pipe in Guan, known locally as the Pawi, is endemic to the island of Trinidad. It is one of the island's 2 endemic birds and one of the world's most endangered species. Historically, the Pawi was found in forested areas throughout Trinidad, but its range is now best known to be in the eastern side of the northern range. This includes the Matura National Park, an environmentally sensitive area. The Pawi is a large turkey-like bird. Body and wings are mostly glossy black with large white patches on the wing. Bill is bluish at the base and blackish at the tip. Crest large and shaggy with a mixture of black and white feathers. Facial skin is bright pale blue. Bare throat and fleshy wattle on throat dark blue. Legs are brightish pinkish red. Adult males and females are seemingly indistinguishable, although it has been suggested that the Pawi may show sexual size dimorphism, with the female being the smaller of the pair. Chicks hatch with brownish downy feathers and go through molting phases to get to adult colors. Juveniles have a distinguishing black air patch not present in adults, and their dewlap and legs are less vibrant and often look dirty grey. Pawi are social birds, mostly seen in pairs and small groups. They spend most of their time in the forest canopy and only rarely descend to the ground. They feed on leaves, vines, fruits, flowers, seeds from trees such as nutmeg and mango, and they drink water collected in epiphytic bromeliads. Being the largest fruit-eating bird in Trinidad and Tobago, the Pawi is allowed to disperse much larger seeds than other birds. Seed dispersal by the Pawi has been decreasing with population, and this may have an effect on biodiversity in our local forest. The Pawi is also a main attraction for ecotourism in the Matura National Park. Illegal hunting for both subsistence and sport contributed greatly to the decline of the Pawi. A social bird, it was once found in flocks of 12 to 15 individuals. However, group sightings are increasingly rare as the bird's indifference to the sound of gunfire makes it an easy target for poachers. Hunting still occurs but is greatly decreased owing to the increased awareness and ecotourism focused on the Pawi. The Pawi is also endangered by loss of forest habitat due to habitat destruction in large portions of its range, as primary and secondary forests are being removed or cleared for varying purposes including logging, farming, trail development, and housing. Logging and deforestation destroy areas that may be used for roosting, nesting, and feeding. Fortunately, large tracts of relatively pristine forest remain in the northern range and in the southern range. Predation on eggs and chicks may contribute to the slow growth rate. Hunting dogs may compound this problem. Conservation measures have been in place for more than 2 decades and include aspects of legislative initiatives, awareness raising, and research. Locals are also encouraged to respect the legislation through significant penalties and benefits that will have major positive long-term effects for the species. The Pawi has been officially protected since 1958 by the Conservation of Wildlife Act. It is listed as critically endangered by the World Conservation Union (IUCN) Red Data List, an immediate conservation priority in the IUCN Crusted Specialist Group Action Plan. Several recent research projects have greatly increased our knowledge of the Pawi's biology, yet its status in remote areas of its range remain poorly documented and almost nothing is known of its reproductive biology. In 2004, the Pawi Study Group was formed to bring together individuals and groups that were interested in the Trinidad pipe in Guan for the purpose of learning more about the bird and actively promoting its conservation. Recent public education campaigns have been in effect in highlighting the plight of the Pawi, and the local community in Guan River is working on developing ecotourism of the Pawi and other wildlife in the area. In 2005, the Pawi was granted the highest level of protection offered locally, being designated as an environmentally sensitive species by the Environmental Management Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. Much of its known remaining habitat has since been designated as a national park under the protection of the Matura Environmentally Sensitive Area. Recommendations for future conservation efforts include greater enforcement of laws, public awareness, and the development of a captive breeding program. Development of a captive breeding program has often been urged, example King in 1981 and Collar et al. In 1992, but has never been attempted. Such a program should be planned and implemented as soon as possible. Though much effort has been made in the conservation and protection of this local bird, steady commitment is required from those responsible to ensure the survival of this endemic species.